Hello, this is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com. In this shaky cam interior review today, we're going to be looking at the 2015 Subaru Outback. This is a all-new Outback. They've redesigned just about everything about this car. Highlights include a larger interior. The powertrains are still the same. You have a 3.6 or a I don't remember what the 4-cylinder is, 2-liter, I think, somewhere in there. Anyway, you have the same 4 and 6-cylinder engines, but you have CVT now, so continuously variable transmission, and larger interior here, and the exterior is a little different, a little more, I guess, contemporary. Still the station wagon and all that. If you watched our interior review of the 2015 Legacy, you will see a lot of commonality here. They did a lot of the same things that they did in that Legacy in this Outback, and they're all good things, good improvements. The first thing is just to notice the dashboard is further up. They moved it back so it's not as intrusive. That adds a lot of room inside. The seats are slightly more forward than they were, but you won't notice it until you get in the back seat, and then you'll realize that there's a lot more legroom back there. Cargo space is about the same. I think it's a little bit bigger, but not a whole lot. Back seats are really where you notice all the space difference in this car. I can sit back there without worrying about where the front seat is located. I have plenty of room, so that's pretty awesome. Looking over the controls, they really aren't totally different from how they were. A couple of details changed, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. You have your doors and windows here, and your mirrors up there, and then you have the hatch. This is equipped with the powered rear hatch, and then memory settings for that hatch, so you can set the height. This is the dashboard luminosity, and traction control off, and blind spot management off. This vehicle right here has most of the options you can get in this car. There are a couple of things that this doesn't have that you can get. Telematics and so forth over here. Cruise control over here. I like this setup. It's very easy to use. Intuitive, because every cruise control more or less works the same way. This is just easy to get a hold of. You can brush it without accidentally knocking it, but it's still easy to get your thumb on and actually use it. So nicely done there. And then the usual Subaru controls here that control what's on that center screen up there. So nice stuff there. That's pretty much the steering wheel there. You have your lighting up here. This has paddle shifting. This is the 3.6R for reference. Paddle shifting there, more windows there. You twist this for the back, and the usual windshield up there. The car's pretty cold. Actually, it's warmed up because I've driven it a little bit this morning, but it's very cold outside. It's finally starting to warm up. The sun is out though. So anyway, we're looking here. We have the tachometer and speedometer, fuel down there, engine heat there. This screen changes. You use the trip button here to change things, so you can look at, say, the other trip, and the odometer's at the bottom there. And then also, if you use these buttons here, then you can change some of the information. So you can see that in the 146 miles I've driven the car, I've averaged almost 19 miles per gallon. Keep in mind that we are at altitude, about 5,400 feet. We've had a lot of crosswind this week, and also it's spent a lot of time idling because it's been very, very cold. So it's been spending a lot of time warming. You can find other information, your current miles per gallon, direction, which I'll show you in a minute. There's a compass built into the rear view on this car as well. And, just a few other things. Little information if you happen to want it. So that's basically it. This has changed a little bit just in its display. You'll see the bezels are a little bit deeper. And the camera angle kind of makes it look funky, but when you're sitting back in the seat back here, You can see everything in those displays. And the beauty of a deep bezel is it never has glare. These are always visible. That's a great thing, trust me. Moving along, push button start. Here's some vents. Here's the infotainment system. The infotainment on this car keeps defaulting to demo mode, which has been annoying because it means a Sirius goes to channel 1 and stuff like that. It often does not connect to my phone. I can't tell you if that is this one, this particular car, if there's something wrong with it, or if it is a problem endemic with Subaru. I did not have anything like that. It's the same system in the Legacy, and I didn't have any of those problems there. So I suspect it's this car. There's probably some sort of loose connection or program setting that I couldn't find to change it. But it's just as easy to use as the last one was. You have your quick buttons there, channel changers and stuff over there, and then the whole thing's a touchscreen interface, so you can go where you want and do what you want. Right now it's on audio. If you go to the home screen, you have a lot of options in this one. This is the tallest fit package, so you have all the app integration and all that stuff with your phone. Very, very cool. This also has seat heaters. You notice mine is on. My bun warmers are going right now. Clock and so forth down here. If you have the climate on, I will just turn it on very, very quickly. Then a lot of information shows up, and then it goes away when you turn it off. Down here, little cubby here. It's a nice spot for your phone and all the plugs that you would want for your phone. USB and auxiliary and so forth are all in there. Nice non-slip in there. That's a good spot. I've been putting my phone right here because I can stand it up like this. Right here when it's doesn't need to be plugged in or whatever. That's another good spot for that. Drink holders, electronic brake. This is your all-wheel drive. Obviously this is all full-time all-wheel drive because it's Subaru. This is kind of like snow mode, and this is your hill descent, hill control. So when you park on a hill, you can use this to get going without sliding back. Honestly, though, I think the transmission does a pretty good job of that on its own. But it's there if you need it, if you happen to live in San Francisco or something. Pretty straightforward shifting and good storage. A lot of good storage in this car. You can see my kids' artwork. Nice big cubby here. It's actually really, really big. There you go, it lit up. Very big cubby. Nice work in there. Good sized glove box. And I really like this layout. You got soft touch here. You got faux wood and this. You remember this exact look in with the cream and everything else in the Legacy. In fact, the Legacy's exterior color was also this same color. It's a beautiful tungsten. I think they call it tungsten metallic. Beautiful, beautiful color. So you can see the interior is very pretty. Really good job. This softening here and also on the doors goes a long way towards quieting down the cabin when you're driving. That's a big deal to a lot of us. Last year when I drove this, it was a little bit noisy. It wasn't bad, but it was a little bit noisy, and that is gone now. It's wonderfully quiet on the road. So there you go. That's the very quick tour. There were a couple things I promised to show you. Here's the rear view there, and that's your direction. And then you have a couple of things here just for lighting and whatnot. Sunglasses in here. Nice soft touch material up here too. So a well done interior. This of course is a premium level package, but I believe the price tag on this is only about $37,000. I'll put all the details for the car below it, so you'll see that below this video. Very, very nice. Subaru did an awesome job on this. The Outback is finally kind of grown up. It's a little more of a grown-up's car now, more adult, I guess. Very nice. So that's it for the for AaronOnAutos.com. This has been Aaron, and we have been in the 2015 Subaru Outback. Talk to you again soon.